This is WSMV4 News at 10.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Courtney Allen. Today, a family laid to rest the 16-year-old girl who was killed at Antioch High School this week. Jocelyn Escalante was shot by another student. The shooter then took his own life. This afternoon, her family said their final goodbye at Jocelyn's funeral. Her family moved to Nashville 3 years ago. They say that she loved to sing and play soccer. Tomorrow, high school students are planning a rally demanding changes after their 16-year-old classmate was shot dead. The students are calling for gun safety laws. They believe Jocelyn Escalante's death was preventable. The school walkout is planned for tomorrow morning at 7:30. Afterwards, students will hold a rally at the state capitol at 1:30, right before Governor Lee's special session is supposed to start. Tennessee lawmakers are also gearing up for that special session. A big topic is Governor Lee's school voucher proposal. Our Dryden quickly talked to parents about Lee's plan. We are tracking rain in the forecast for tonight. First Alert Chief Meteorologist Lisa Spencer is joining us now. Lisa, those showers are happening right now.
They are moving in across the area, and you may see a little bit of rain on your windshield if you had to head out tonight.
2 teens have been charged in separate cases of making threats against their principals. The first investigation led to the arrest of a 17-year-old girl from Antioch High School for making an online threat against the principal. The second case involved a 13-year-old from Madison Middle School. They're being charged with emailing threats to his principal. Tonight, Murfreesboro police are investigating a deadly shooting involving a 1-year-old. Police officers say they responded to the Chelsea Place Apartments on Bradyville Pike around 2:30 this afternoon. When they got there, they found the baby was shot multiple times. Rutherford County EMS pronounced the baby dead at the scene. They say the mother was also shot in the hand. She was hospitalized. Police say they found the shooter dead in Williamson County from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Police say this was an isolated incident. It remains under investigation. A woman is facing charges tonight after crashing into a Metro Nashville police cruiser and then driving away. Police say 27-year-old Cheyenne Barton was driving down Gallatin Pike last night when she allegedly hit the police car near East Trinity Lane. Barton didn't stop, though, until she came across another officer working a separate crash. Police say they found 2 open beer bottles and a near-empty bottle of pills in the driver's side door panel. Barton's now been charged with DUI, evading arrest and leaving the scene of an accident. Firefighters in Robertson County stayed busy this morning. Our partners at Smoky Barn News say they fought 4 separate fires. The fires happened near downtown Springfield, the first one at 2:30 this morning. Then at 8:30, a storage building caught fire on Highway 76. The structure was badly damaged. 3 cars were destroyed. 2 more fires happened that afternoon. One was a fire in someone's attic. The other was a grass fire. Firefighters got both under control. The investigation into the cause of all of these fires is ongoing. A Warren County man is accused tonight of hitting his wife with a car and killing her. Fentress County deputies were called to a home in Jamestown. When they got there, they found Amber Wilson's body in the back of a Jeep. Her husband, Nathan Wilson, admitted to hitting her with a car in McMinnville. Her autopsy confirmed her death was caused by blunt force trauma consistent with being hit by a car. Police found a damaged Ford Explorer, which they believe was the car used to kill the woman. Her husband has now been charged with criminal homicide, tampering with evidence, and abuse of a corpse. A freight train wrecked in Belle Meade today, injuring 1 person, and we now know that it involved a truck hauling other cars. Nashville Fire says this was at Harding Pike and Post Road. The person hurt is expected to be okay. We're working tonight to learn more about what exactly led to this crash. We also have an update for you. 2 people have been arrested in connection to a shooting at a Gallatin park. Police began investigating the shooting last Monday after officers found out multiple people were accused of shooting and killing a goose at Lock 4 Park. They began looking for a Chevy Tahoe believed to be connected to the shooting. With the help of Tennessee Wildlife, police arrested 2 people and found the dead goose. Trump is honoring his campaign promise of cracking down on immigration. Coming up, we'll tell you all that's unfolded since he launched an immigration enforcement blitz. And we have a safety alert for you tonight, why doctors are seeing an increase in the flu and steps you should take to stay healthy. Plus, tomorrow marks the first day of Governor Bill Lee's special session. We will bring you live coverage throughout the day tomorrow and track what decisions come out of it. More than 20 people were reportedly killed in southern Lebanon today as a deadline for the withdrawal of Israeli forces passed. Thousands of Lebanese citizens attempted to return to their homes in defiance of Israeli military orders. Israel said Friday it had intended to keep troops in the south beyond today's deadline set out in a U.S. brokered ceasefire agreement with Hezbollah. They ordered residents not to return until further notice. The deal stipulated Israeli forces should withdraw from the south as Hezbollah's weapons and fighters were removed from the area. However, Israel claims the terms have not been fully enforced by the Lebanese state. A new push is underway from the Trump administration on immigration enforcement operations. President Trump tonight is slapping tariffs on Colombia after the country refused 2 U.S. deportation flights, with the Colombian president suggesting migrants should not be treated as criminals. Gabe Gutierrez in Chicago has the very latest. Trump's new move on immigration has some advocacy groups firing back. Immigrant advocacy groups in Chicago filed a lawsuit yesterday against the Trump administration and Immigration and Customs Enforcement. The lawsuit says deportation raids planned in the city are retaliatory and violate the First Amendment. The suit was filed by the Illinois Coalition for Immigrant and Refugee Rights. They claim the administration's planned raids specifically target the city for its sanctuary status. We have an update for you tonight. Gallatin police have now said that only one person has been arrested in connection to a shooting at a Gallatin park. We brought you this story a little bit earlier tonight. Gallatin police have updated this story for us, saying that again now only one person has been charged after shooting and killing the goose. Brian Kohberger, the man accused of murdering 4 University of Idaho students back in 2022, was in court last week for a preliminary hearing to determine if certain evidence in the case would be admissible. As the trial approaches later this year, the father of one of the victims is speaking out about the legal proceedings and what his family is hoping for.
Anything the jury's going to see in that courtroom, we should all see. You shouldn't run from the truth. You shouldn't hide the truth, even if it makes somebody look guilty. So that part of the still work to be done. We need to get to a point where we say, if the evidence is all agreed upon, the facts are the facts, then it's not going to contaminate a jury.
Kohberger's trial is scheduled to start on August 11th, with a jury selection slated to begin July 30th. Now to a safety alert. Health officials say they are seeing a surge in flu cases across the country. The latest CDC data reports over 6,000 flu deaths and 160,000 hospitalizations. Doctors say the flu has always peaked in the winter, but it's spread more easily this season with the combination of lower flu vaccination rates, or record travel, and a bitter cold winter. Doctors are now urging everyone to take extra precautions. The deadline to vote for Seniors Got Talent Best of the Best is almost here. The Morning Point Foundation aims to help educate and train those wanting to take care of senior citizens. And this year, they saw a lot of talent from their seniors. Voting is open to the public to choose the regional winners from 4 shows from Knoxville, Chattanooga, Franklin, and Lexington. Each vote is $1, with all proceeds going to the Morning Point Foundation. And our very own Lisa Spencer got to MC the Franklin location showcase. That is awesome.
You would not believe, Courtney, how talented these folks are. So good. And we've got a link there on our website, and I also posted it on my Facebook page. So hopefully people will go and vote for them.
I know. And if you just watch the video, we just played the showmanship, everybody on stage, the confidence that comes with that. I love that.
Yeah, they were great. They were great.
Switching gears now to weather. This has been a warmer weekend than what we've experienced the past week, but we have seen rain tonight.
Yes, and we've got a little rain. We're probably going to be popping the umbrella up when we walk out the door tonight.
There are more high-tech changes coming to fast food chains. Some Wendy's are now using AI to take your drive-through orders. Here's how it works. A customer places their order into the speaker. AI listens and responds to questions. Inside, human workers watch a monitor as the order comes in. Then they prepare the meal. It's part of a growing trend as more and more chains are installing self-serve kiosks. But the question on everyone's mind is if it actually works better than talking to a real person. So it sounds like a real person still makes your food, but it's AI now taking the order.
Interesting. We'll see.
Will AI tell you, though, that the soft serve ice cream machine does not work?
Yeah, that's a good question. Crucial, I'm
It is a
sure,
good
as they
question.
work through the kinks.